What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. And right before the start of the season, we have Dave Portnoy kind of igniting the Angel Reese and Kayla Clark rivalry again. Guys, for this one here, we got to go to Club Shay Shay. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, here's a place I thought we weren't going to visit in a while. That is Club Shay Shay, dog. We know Shannon Sharp is currently going through some things, but it's not stopping him from bringing big-time guests on his podcast. The newest person to sit down and have a drink is none other than Barstool's owner, billionaire himself, Dave Portnoy. Now, I respect Dave Portnoy on so many levels. He's a Caitlin Clark fan, and he stands up for what's right. Now, he currently has a clip that is going viral all over social media that is him taking the time to speak about his tweets about Angel Reese. Now, we all remember Angel Reese and Kayla Clark had their little debate going back all the way to college when Angel Reese was at LSU. Kayla Clark was at Iowa. Now, we all remember when the thing ignited when Angel Reese did the little thing with the ring thing at Kayla Clark, and that provoked a lot of feelings. Now, when this thing first went down, I had mixed reviews about it, me personally, especially with what David Portnoy had to say. I wasn't really fond of what all he said. I think he went a little too hard with everything, and hence why we're still talking about it today. Now, I did track down some tweets. Some of them were very hard to find because I'm pretty sure the nature of the tweets, because just like I stated, he went really hard at Angel Reese. And I even made a video like when it first happened, speaking out against how hard he went. But here's one of the tweets. This is kind of him clearing the air for all of it. He said, for all the dummies out there who don't understand why Angel Reese is classless, it's because she taunted Kayla Clark 10 seconds left in the game. That was long over. Talking ish in the moment of one thing. Doing it when she did was classless, and that's why it's trending. Well, he calls her a classless piece of ish. There go the first tweet right there. I feel like that was kind of too hard at the time, especially around that time, man. And he's standing by what he said. And that's one thing that I respect about Dave Portnoy. If he said anything out of context, anything that ruffled feathers, I mean, going all the way back to like the early 2000s, dude, always been in controversial stuff. He stands by what he says, and I got to take my hat off and respect him for that. Anytime you're in a public media, public eye, you got a big platform, and you say some things that might ruffle some feathers. Some people kind of backtrack, not Dave Portnoy. He stand by what he said, and in a recent interview, he kind of explains why he did what he did. Let's pull it up right now.
Why don't you think you can be canceled? Because you said some pretty outlandish things.
Yes, he did.
If you back up a couple of things, if you give people an inch, they'll take a mile. You can't apologize for things that you don't think you've really up or said bad things about, which I haven't really done. I stand by almost everything I've said. I think some things may be out of context, misconstrued, but if you have a fan base that knows you, that truly knows you, and mine does, for like they've been following for 20 years, they'll have your back, provided, I don't think we've ever done anything out of hate, out of misery, out of anything.
You don't feel that you've done anything maliciously.
I know I haven't done anything maliciously. And again, I perfect example. And I know you're a Caitlin Clark fan. I've seen it.
I am.
I live for Caitlin Clark. I ignited to a degree, I want to say, the race aspect of Angel.
When you think about it, what he's going to go on and say is that he kind of ignited the race war between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Now, just like I stated, when it first happened, it struck me because he was ruthless, man, and he went on and on and on about it. But as time went on, I went on to understand Dave and how he operates. And I feel like a lot of people just need to take that time before they jump down somebody's throat, is kind of do some research on it, figure out who Angel Reese really is, and do all this and that. And actually, it was him doing this and me researching all of these things about Angel Reese that changed my whole philosophy about her. See, what Dave did was Dave pointed out the obvious. He was the first one to speak negatively publicly about Angel. No one else had done it prior to him. He called her out on her BS. He called her out on all the little shenanigans she was doing. He created the villain person for Angel Reese because she was surprised that someone spoke out against her, you know. But what Dave did, he definitely did that. Like, I'll give him that.
Reese versus Caitlin. I will go to my grave. There was no race behind it. I watched the national championship. I bet on Iowa. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I thought what Angel Reese did at the game was classless. Nothing to do with the color of her skin. I tweeted that and became a race. He's only said had nothing to do with that. I will stand forever. And I think the way they acted for a long time, where Caitlin didn't say a word and she's taking bullets like they are coming at, that's not a race issue to me. For whatever reason, with me, like, whoa, Gilly apologize for me. They're like, oh, we don't stand with Dave on that. Now, they told me they were going to do it.
Right.
But people, there's pressure outside. I will go to my grave. I'm never going to apologize for that because it wasn't malicious. I stand by it.
Right.
And by the way, the biggest enemies I got are white. Roger DeGale, Peyton Manning in the heat of the rival. So it's like I'm not going to cater. If the outside world is going to take what I say and just be, oh, this is a racist. It's not. I hate LeBron. You know why I hate LeBron? I hate LeBron.
We got to part ways.
Because you know what? Celtics, LeBron were heated rivalry. And you know who hated LeBron more than I did? KG, Rondo. So yes, I hate his guts. And that's a rivalry thing. So it is tough. A lot of times, though, like that, if I still show a picture, a video of Angel Reese like airballing a layup, people will be like, that's because it's a race. Like, no, it's because I love Caitlin. I don't like her because they're rivals. And that's sports.
Do you?
Shout out to Dave Portnoy for living in his truth. I feel like a lot of people should take time and really understand Dave, especially in the Black community, because people do call him racist. Coach Prime is one of his biggest friends. It took a while for me to understand Dave. That's why I support him now, and I make videos about him because he lives in his truth. He tell it like it is. He's very similar to me. He don't beat around the bush. He's straight up. He's a real shooter, and that's how you gotta be, bro. Especially in a time and age like this. Granted, Dave do some controversial ish that, you know what I'm saying, he have you scratching your head sometimes. But him, the person, I feel like he means no harm. He means no malice behind it. Whenever he likes and love a person that much, he love hard. And he goes hard for Caitlin Clark, bro. And that's why I respect him so much. But guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters off.